so lovely.
That was nice.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
before that was Bombay and... No, it was Bastille and Bombay.
Yeah, I get confused.
Yeah. Welcome to Express Radio.
Hello.
And have you seen this with Sally and Chris?
I'm Chris.
You are, well done.
Yeah.
And I'm Sally. And we're a film and
Hi,
TV
Sally.
review show, in case you haven't listened to us before. You can tweet us at Express Radio, text studio and then your message to 82010 and your name as well. Get in touch by email, studio@expressradio.co.uk, call us on 02920 781 530 or get in touch on our Facebook page.
Yeah, get on there. I've just posted. So there.
Yeah.
You need to reply to that post and
Yeah, you
everything.
do.
All about the Wizard of Oz this week, and more specifically Return to Oz, the film.
Yeah, Oz the Great and Powerful.
Yes, Oz the Great and Powerful. We'll be reviewing that in, I don't want to give a time, but let's say 20 minutes.
Approx.
20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Indeed. So yeah, we've got a good show for you today. It's all Wizard of Oz themed, but also, of course, we have Word on the Street. But this
The
week
usual
it's
biz.
James Frank. Oh, what's the answer?
Oh.
Lovely.
Brilliant.
So I'll bring that up in a minute. But first, let's get on with the news, shall we?
Oh, let's just get on with that. Let's get it out of the way. You know,
Start fresh.
We can do the news. We can read the news, and then we can just go up our yellow brick road to Oz,
To the land.
And so yeah, Sherlock. You like Sherlock?
Yeah.
Produced in Wales,
Benedict
obviously.
Cumberbatch.
Everyone's favourite BBC detective man.
Uh-huh.
Benedict Cumberbatch has said it's coming back for a 4th series.
Brilliant.
Yes, but it's only just started film. Well, it's not even started filming the 3rd yet.
No.
Because he's a bit busy, and also Martin Freeman a bit busy doing The Hobbit.
Yeah.
And he's been a bit busy doing Star Trek Into Darkness.
Yeah, which looks brilliant.
So he said, you know, he's also hinted at a 5th series as well, which I think, calm down, Benedict. First,
Yeah.
you only had 2. You couldn't even make, 3 series.
Yeah.
Calm
Well,
down.
it's good to see he's enthusiastic about it. And
He
he's
does
still
like
obviously
it.
very much enjoying the role.
He's enjoying that role so
that's
much.
good.
I mean, did you like Sherlock?
Yeah, I mean, I never got really into it, to be honest with
There's
you.
not
It's
enough
really
episodes. There's
something
only 3.
Yeah.
each
It's not something
series.
I've ever really watched, but I don't know why that is. That might just be because I just never got round to it.
It's your friend Stephen Moffat
Yes, it is.
from the Doc Who.
From Doctor Who, who's
Sweet
the
Who.
writer of Doctor Who.
I think he's kind of ruining it at the moment. Though.
I have to admit, he's not my friend. I don't particularly like him.
I don't know.
He's a lovely man.
I liked his.
I'm not too keen on his writing because I find he's too complex. I think he tries too hard.
He overcome. What was it? Not the 5th series. I quite like that, but the 6th series, I just thought it was a really bad ending. I didn't
you could
watch
see
the
it
end
when
of the
he
last
did,
one.
when he wrote a couple of episodes during Russell T Davies as head writer.
Blink was good though. He did that, didn't he?
He did Blink.
The Angels, the first one.
And he did. I don't know whether you ever watched them, Silence in the Library, where they first brought in
I like that River Song.
River Song.
Those are some good ones.
Could be quite
Bit long-winded.
difficult at some points, so yeah. But
Yeah.
we'll wait and see how he gets on with that. And obviously, like you said, they still haven't started filming the 3rd series.
I know.
Yet, so.
They're filming it next Monday, so if you want to have a look where that is, I'm sure it's probably around
I
Cardiff
think
somewhere.
it is, yeah. They're
We'll have to
probably
go and
starting in the
spy.
bay, so we'll get our team out.
We'll get
aka
our
me,
frogmen
you.
outfit
Yeah,
on to go diving in the bay. The lagoon.
good idea. Any more news?
Yes. Sylvester Stallone himself,
Yeah.
you know, he has a Twitter account. He said apparently, you can follow him if you like, Sylvester Stallone. Presumably that's who he is. He said
Yeah.
that he wants the Expendables 3 to be better. Basically,
Wow.
he said X3 needs new blood and more humour. Spelt the wrong way in America, of course.
Yeah.
The films were always meant to be more on the humorous side with moments of drama, which it sort of didn't do any of in Expendables
No.
2. And to be honest, not really that much in the first one
No.
either. I mean, I don't really like the Expendables. I think they need a female Expendables. I'd watch that film.
Yeah.
You know, you can get Michelle Yeoh,
Me.
you, Daphne from Eggheads.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And
that's
Mark
got
and
me.
Lady Thatcher, Baroness Thatcher.
Of course. And maybe Sea Thatch too. Bit of Carol in there.
Ooh, don't know. Mother-daughter team. There could be
Yeah.
a lot of mother-daughter activities then.
I could see it working.
I don't want you to follow in my footsteps, Carol. You can't go blowing up Cuba or whatever they did in the first Expendables.
Wow.
It was something like that.
Anything else at all?
Yeah, he wants Jackie Chan to star.
Okay.
What's Jackie Chan in there? You know, he wants some new blood. Jackie Chan is that blood apparently that he craves.
Yeah. You just don't know.
Great. Yes, any news from you?
Yes, I've
Ooh.
got big news.
What's that? Pregnant?
The 66th Cannes
Pregnancy.
Festival this year.
Oh, yes.
The Great Gatsby will be opening it, and we all know how excited I am about it.
You are.
Originally, the release was supposed to be at Christmas, but Baz Luhrmann wanted more time to perfect it.
God.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, this film, as I said last week, this film feels like it's been coming out for about 10 years.
Yeah,
now.
which it actually has. You know, the first trailer came out expecting it to be at Christmas, but then they decided
Yeah, I think
to
we played it on here, last year.
lengthen it a bit. So that's very exciting. 66th annual Cannes Festival. There'll be some other films in there too, but that will be the main one.
You'd hope, wouldn't you?
That would be the main one to host it, which is great.
That's good.
Then I've also... Oh, I have to make an apology as well. Last week, I said that the film that I reviewed, Safe Haven, wasn't based on Nicholas Sparks' book.
Oh, yeah.
It is. So there we go. That's why it was so similar.
It is based.
Didn't
you say it was?
No, I said it wasn't. I think
you said it was.
Okay, well, if I did,
I think you were right.
I'm not sorry.
Don't be sorry.
If I am wrong, then I'm sorry.
There's no evidence of it as of yet. So.
Yeah, but
so don't worry.
It definitely is. So there we go.
There we go.
DVD's out this week.
Ooh.
The Bourne Legacy.
Exciting.
Yeah. The Watch as well. Rest and Bone, Total Recall, and Killing Them Softly. And box office this week. You got The Great and Powerful Oz, #1, which is great.
Of course.
In its first week. Jack the Giant Slayer is #2. And in third place, still on its 5th week of being in the box office, Identity Thief. Which is coming out here.
What is going on?
Which is coming out here in about 2 weeks. So
that has literally been mentioned every week.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's 5 weeks it's been in box office in America now.
It must be good then? It doesn't look good.
No, but that's American humour for you.
Well, I mean, they know what's not good though.
You'd have thought.
Maybe this is another hangover.
So
another
let's
Bridesmaids.
Move on to James Franco. Oh, that's the answer.
Yes.
So basically I'm going to play a clip. It's from one of James Franco's films. Obviously I've chosen him because he is Oz in the new Oz the Great and Powerful. You can get in touch and let me know what film, maybe what character as well, why not? Tweet us at Express Radio Studio, then your answer and your name to 82010. Email studio@expressradio.co.uk. Get in touch on our Facebook page. Have you seen this?
Have you?
Or call us on 02920 781 530.
Yes, please call us. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I'll
Here's
play
some
this.
humans.
And then afterwards, straight away, I shall play a song which weirdly is from Milk, which is a film that James Franco stars in.
Harvey Milk.
Harvey Milk. I'm talking about...
help.
I'm talking about... Okay, I can't do it.
I'm talking about okay to be gay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Harvey Milk. Yeah, which James Franco also stars in, but it is Somewhere Over the Rainbow. But not the original. It's not the original. It's a really good version. You'll enjoy it. I can't tell you who it's from because I can't pronounce his name.
Ooh. Is it that one?
The guy.
The fat guy?
Yeah.
My...
Actually, it's. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay,
was it on Scrubs?
Here is James Franco. What's the answer?
It's a weird feeling not knowing who you are. Bump on the head, I'm as free as a bird.
God, I'm not sure what happened there. Like, our adoring fans were let into the studio. Will, what you doing? God, you let them all rush in and spoil our show.
That was the live version, obviously.
By Israel Kamakawiwoole.
That was such a beautiful pronouncement. I'm so proud of you for that.
Hawaiian and large.
So we move on
sadly.
We move on to film reviews this week. I reviewed, for start,
Side Effects. Yes, I'm looking forward to this review.
Very, very good film.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. And it has been in the box office for a while in America. It's difficult to give you a complete roundup of the plot because there's a few twists and turns in
I've heard, yes.
I'll give you the basic and then I'll play the trailer for you. Basically, it's about this girl and her husband, Rooney Mara and Channing Tatum.
I love.
Yeah, she's brilliant. She was in the British version of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah.
Her husband, played by Channing Tatum, comes out of prison. And she's all a bit, lonely, a bit depressed, having a rough time. So she gets recommended by Catherine Zeta-Jones,
Yes.
her character as a psychiatrist, recommends another psychiatrist for her, played by Jude Law. And he recommends this new pill that's come onto the market to take to make her start feeling better. Starts feeling better. Then a couple of things happen. I don't want to give it too much away because I don't think they give it away in the trailer, but if they do, then it's fine to talk about. But I can't remember knowing about it.
We'll listen to the trailer, and then we'll have a look.
But yeah, so basically you start to see not only her life unravel, but also that of Jude Law's, who is the psychiatrist. So I'll play the trailer for you and see what you think.
I'm Dr. Banks. I'm a psychiatrist. How have things been going with you?
I didn't know who he was or what he did. He just swept me off my feet. And I told him I would wait for him. I want to have a life with my husband.
She didn't just have the rug pulled from under her. She had the home, the husband, her entire life gone. Who wouldn't be depressed?
What do we do? I honestly believe medication will help you.
Prozac, Wellbutrin, Effexor. Maybe she's a candidate for one of these newer meds, the Blixa.
I hope these things work.
Whoever makes this drug is going to be rich. It's making it easier for you to be who you are. You remember this beautiful lady?
She looks amazing.
She's doing well. Em, it's the middle of the night. What are you doing? Are you awake? She walks in her sleep. It's a side effect.
911, what's your emergency? I need help.
I just had no idea this was going on. In my opinion, you are a victim.
You know I'm not crazy.
She had no history of violence.
We need to ask you to step off this now.
What does that mean? I just want to know what happened.
She's very attractive. Would you have treated her differently if she was a man?
Emily, what is going on?
I don't understand why this is happening.
They're naming me.
Resign from the case. Step off.
I'll do that.
But who can see the lies?
That's why I have to make this work.
It was the Blixa. I would never be here if it weren't for that.
I have to prove everything. I want my life back. She wanted to stay on it. She was feeling better.
Isn't she sick? I thought sick people sometimes make things up.
So that's Side Effects.
That's good.
I have to admit, one of the most compelling thrillers I've seen in a long time. Really, really good film. Fantastic cast. I've always really rated Rooney Mara.
Yeah, she's good.
And it's great to see her do something, go back to something that she's really, really good at, which is, what seemingly seems like a quite fragile role. But as you get to know her more in the story and things start to develop, you see her in a completely different light. Channing Tatum as well, actually. Not in a huge amount.
Yeah.
But what he is in it is actually brilliant, and he does have a really good role. As well as that, Catherine Zeta-Jones, really brilliant to see her back in the big screen.
Yeah.
Haven't seen her in a while in a lot of things.
Rock
and
of Ages.
Once again, she really, really owns it as a woman. She's got a really brilliant role in it, and I've always seen Catherine Zeta-Jones as a very got a very big role as a woman. She always does great roles.
Yeah.
And she really proved it in this again. And Jude Law as well. Never been a big fan of his acting.
No.
Didn't like him in things like Alfie.
Sky Captain, World Tomorrow.
And Anna Karenina he was good in it. And I think actually that might have been the start of his really good drama roles.
Yeah.
And he showed that in Side Effects as well. Flaws. I don't know if I can think of any.
Were there any side effects to watching?
It was a really good film. The cast worked really well together. There's a few times where I was a bit confused because sometimes it goes a bit too fast paced, so you're a bit like, because obviously it is I'm going to say it's a thriller. It's a bit of a thriller.
Yeah.
So, there's some points where I'm like, wait, what? What's just happened? And things like that. But the twist at the end, really, you shouldn't read up on it. Just go watch it.
I'm not going
because if you read up on it, it'll ruin it for you. Because it is such a fantastic twist that you really don't see coming. And it's really good, and it's good not to just see it from one point of view. You see, you know, how it unravels through the psychiatrist, through Jude Law's kind of point of view. And it is really, really great. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. Can't say much more than that, really. Good length, great length of the film, because you're completely attached to it the whole time. You just really just watch it, and you're really engaged, and you become really involved with the characters as well. And that's it, really.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, it's meant to be Steven Soderbergh's last film, isn't it?
It is his last film, yeah.
I don't know if I believe him.
I think if this one does as well as I think it will do, I think it won't be.
Because his last few films have been really well reviewed, Magic Mike and Contagion.
Yeah.
They've all had like really good reviews where you wouldn't expect them to, really.
I have to admit, I was quite surprised that Marion Cotillard wasn't in it. She would have done a good job playing Catherine Zeta-Jones' role.
Yeah.
But it is good to see Jones back.
I get that.
Yeah. She's pretty good at this, you know, woman role, so I think she would have done
She's
quite
good at being
job.
a woman.
Yeah.
Catherine Zeta-Jones, Welsh Wonder from Mumbles and Swansea.
But it was good. Yeah, it was good to see her back, to be honest.
So Welsh.
She's been
away too long.
sorely missed.
Yes,
in the big screen.
She was in the. Yeah, she's in a few duds. She's been in loads of like really bad films since
just
Chicago.
Random stuff, but it's
like No Reservations, that dinner thing.
Yeah.
The Rebound with Justin Bartha.
Yeah.
Bartha. Bath.
Something.
Bath.
Anyway, really, really good film. So I'm going to rate Side
10,
Effects a 9, I think.
Ooh.
I think it deserves it.
Yeah.
Simply for not only the plot, but the cast as well.
That's good.
So 9 out of 10.
It's a good cast.
Yeah.
Very good. I want to see that film. I saw Robot and Frank this week. Totally the opposite of sort of Side Effects, in that it's not a big sort of big budget thriller from Hollywood. It's sort of a little indie film.
I can't say I've heard anything about it, so I am quite
This is the thing, yeah.
to it.
I mean, it was originally produced in 2011. It's done the rounds at various festivals, and it was released properly in the US last autumn. And now we're getting a little taste of it. Now, I thought it was going to be one of those weird films. The star, I should say, is Frank Langella, or whatever. Frank Langella, etc., who we all know as Nixon in Frost Nixon, Oscar nominated, yes, but didn't win. I don't think so, anyway. Very good in that. I haven't really seen him in much since then. But from this, Robot and Frank, I thought it was going to be him playing himself before I went in, and I thought, this is going to be one of those quirky, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Larry David sort of things, where Frank Langella has a robot because he's too old, lol, or whatever. But no, it's actually quite a nice, funny film. It's really short. It's like an hour and a half, so it's, quite small and indie.
Yeah.
Basically, what happens is an aging jewel thief is getting really old, this guy, and his son and daughter, played by Liv Tyler.
Lovely.
And James Marsden, respectively.
Oh, love a bit of James Marsden.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Are you a fan?
Yeah, very much so.
What's he in now? Hairspray?
Hairspray, Notebook, X-Men.
Oh, yes.
27
Cyclops?
Dresses. Yeah.
30 Rock. He was in the last season of 30 Rock. Yes, he was Liz Lemon's boyfriend.
Lovely man.
Liz Lemon. So yes, anyway, Robot and Frank, his children decide he's getting old and they want to put him in a home, but they actually get him a little robot to help him with his memory and things like that and doing stuff around the house. But Frank sort of discovers that the robot can pick locks and things like this. It's not, it's not a morally programmed robot. It doesn't know right from wrong.
No.
So I think we should have a little listen to the trailer and see what we think.
Okay.
Call from Madison Weld.
Maddie, my girl.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Has Hunter been coming around?
Dad, you have a problem. There's nothing wrong with my memory. You're worse every time I come up here. I brought you something. Hi, Frank. You have got to be kidding me. That thing is going to murder me in my sleep.
Somebody's going to murder you in your sleep. Wake up, Frank. Today we're going to start a garden.
I'm not gardening.
Well, my program's goal is to improve your health.
Just bring me some cereal.
Cereal is for children.
You're for children, stupid. Hey, you took this?
I saw you had it, but the shopkeeper distracted you.
You know what stealing is?
According to your file, you were first arrested for possessing stolen goods.
I specialized in jewelry, diamonds.
Hey, Frank, is this your new robot?
Yes, it is.
There's this fundraiser party thing on Friday, and all the young hoity-toity couples are going to come.
Sounds awful.
Yeah. Do you want to come with me?
Yes.
Cool.
Look at all the jewels. These people are loaded. I know exactly who the first mark is going to be.
Planning this burglary was a great idea. I'm very pleased with your progress, Frank.
That was your best time yet.
Frank, it's me. What's going on in there?
Frank Weld is a suspect in a multi-million-dollar robbery.
Get in.
That's impossible.
I'm in a bit of trouble.
Of course you are.
I need him.
What do you need him for?
He's my friend. You're starting to grow on me.
Thank you, Frank. It's time for your enema.
Robot and Frank there. As you can tell, I mean, you might have guessed there from some of the voices, Susan Sarandon, old goggle eyes lovely herself, is back again in what must be like the 5th film we reviewed of her this last week.
I know, she just hasn't got enough of it, has she?
We can't get enough of it. To be in all fairness, I mean, it was 2011 when it was made. Probably didn't know it was going to take this long to release, with all their arbitrage and everything else. So yeah, it's a very nice film, very warm, funny.
Yeah.
You know, it's not excessive.
Not enough of those at the moment.
No, and what I like is that sort of it's one of those sci-fi films, and you think, oh, the robot's going to go mad and it's going to stab someone at some point.
Yeah. It's
not one of those. You know, it turns it on its head. The robot, although he does get a mind of its own, it's quite an enjoyable, funny mind.
Did you ever watch that film called?
Yes.
I want to say Artificial Man. It's got Robin Williams in it.
Bicentennial Man.
Bicentennial Man.
No, I didn't.
Such a good film. I recommend that.
Yeah?
Very sad.
Oh no. He's a bicentennial man, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like made of metal.
It was during the time when Robin Williams decided to be a sad actor and do Bicentennial Man,
Adams.
Aladdin, always sad, but also Jack. Love that film.
Oh yeah.
So it's during that period, very dark period for Robin Williams.
Good Will
film,
Hunting.
but really good. Oh yeah.
Oh, Captain,
I
my
decided
Captain.
to choose Aladdin over Good Will Hunting.
Aladdin. Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah. Anyway, carry on. Sorry.
No. By all means.
It's good to bring robots back, though. I think because
bring them back, especially little funny ones like this robot.
Yeah, they've been taken out, haven't they, by vampires and aliens. So it's really good to see robots.
Nice
make
little
an
robot.
appearance.
Nice little robot. It's funny. It's cute. It's not like. Rah, rah, rah. You know, you're not a rabid dog. I mean, you're not laughing hysterically throughout it. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice to just go and see a film, and it doesn't really challenge you. Maybe.
No.
Okay, he's got Frank has got sort of an he's going a bit, you know. He's forgetful, getting old. You know, it doesn't really challenge you about that. It's not like Song for Marion, the awful Song for Marion, that makes you sort of, oh, come on, feel something for this dying person and the guy. Come on, feel something. And it's like, well, I'll decide what I want to feel about this. And you know, it doesn't challenge you at all, and that's good in a way. But in that respect, it's not going to make it one of the best films of all time either. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's nice. It's nice for an afternoon out. You want to see a little robot, you want to see Frank Langella and a robot, go right ahead.
Yeah.
It's fun, it's cute, it's nice, it's funny. I'm going to say that I'd give it a 6.
6. That's a good score.
Yeah, it's a nice film.
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy it on
for an
DVD.
easygoing film.
It's
a nice, good score for
it. Reminded me of Little Miss Sunshine.
Love that film.
It's a good film. He sort of reminds me of Alan Arkin.
Feel good film then.
Yeah, it's a very feel good film. It's very nice. Yeah, very happy.
Okay, we'll go with that.
I mean, in which is good in terms of like what could have been. It could have been very self-indulgent, very self-absorbed. You know, very look how sad. Ooh. But no, it doesn't go down that route, and I think that's good, and it's refreshing actually to not people wallow in their own filth.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's nice to have a little bit of a joke
it is
with
nice
a robot.
to be able to kind of get over all that and just. Move on to something a bit more less depressing.
Yeah, it's not exactly Ken Loach, but there we go. So yeah, 6 out of 10. There you go. Robot and Frank.
Right, so this bed is coming on.
Oh.
Because
we're sleepy?
Very exciting.
Oh, right.
Oh. Wizard of Oz.
Here it comes.
Brilliant.
Here you are. Wizard
Brilliant
of Oz.
film. So, what did Disney go and do? That's right. Oz the Great and Powerful.
Great. Powerful.
The prequel. Now, the misconception about this is people just think they're just doing a prequel to the film.
That's what I thought.
No. I think his name is Frank Baum.
Frank L. Baum,
the guy who originally wrote the series. And what people think is The Wizard of Oz is simply just one thing.
Yeah.
No. He wrote about 6 books.
Ah.
6 books in this series, including that of
The Wizard
Oz,
of Oz. Yeah.
the Great and Powerful, which begins the whole story of bringing in Oscar Diggs, a con artist, who theoretically very similar to that of Dear Dorothy, is swept away into this tornado, much like the same with the beginning of Wonderful Wizard of Oz, where it's all in black and white, it's dreary. He gets sent away into this tornado and finds himself in the land of Oz. So from that, shall we play the trailer?
We will.
Beautiful.
We will do that.
Kansas is full of good men. I don't want to be a good man. I want to be a great one.
You're gonna need this!
I don't want to die! I haven't accomplished anything yet! Please! Am I dreaming?
You're in Oz. I'm Theodora the Good Witch.
Where's your broom?
You don't know much about witches, do you? It's the Emerald City.
You are here at last, and the prophecy shall be fulfilled.
This is my sister, Evanora. I'm here to serve you.
The royal treasure of Oz. It belongs to you, but only after you defeat the Wicked Witch.
Just how wicked is she?
Towns were destroyed. Children were orphaned. Great wizard from Kansas. I've waited for you to come and set things right.
Me?
Did those crows just say we're gonna die?
Your magic is the only thing strong enough to save us all.
Please tell me you gentlemen can fight.
No.
But we sing.
Guys, take 5. I might not actually be a wizard.
Yes, but they don't know that. You're capable of more than you know.
Are you the great man we've been waiting for?
I think I could be.
Oz.
Indeed.
The Great and Powerful.
Great and Powerful.
No.
So,
Yeah.
stellar cast. James Franco, Mila Kunis,
I like him.
Michelle Williams, and Rachel Weisz?
Wise. Wheats.
Something like
Shredded wheats.
Lovely. So go on. Dear friend.
I have a problem with it in terms of, like you said about the books. Like, I have a problem with a lot of the promotion concerning that, and everyone's saying, "Oh, but it's we're only doing this because we like the other books." And I think, no. I think there's obviously they're doing it because Wizard of Oz is like one of the best films of all time, and they still want to make a bit of money off it. I mean, I have no problem with that if it's a good film, and it's a good film. It's not a bad film
For its era, it's a good film.
Yeah, I think
people just focus too. I'm not sure, because in some respects, like, we didn't go see it in 3D, did we? Because to be honest,
we
I'm
are
somebody.
mere students.
Yeah, and also I'm a pretty traditionalist about this.
Yeah,
sort of
me
thing,
too.
especially when it comes to something as far back as something like Oz. You don't play with technology when it comes to things like that. And it is very, you know, it is from the producers of Alice in Wonderland, the new one.
Which I hated, actually.
I hated too.
Yeah, I absolutely
as much as I
loathed
love Johnny
that.
Depp as an actor, and I just didn't like it. I don't like people tampering with things like I say every week. Don't
Leave the classics.
fix what isn't broken.
Yeah.
There's no point. Leave the classics alone. And this was something again where I was a bit like, because there's never been on a film on it before.
Yeah.
I was a bit like, okay, I'm a bit more open to it because I love things like The Wizard of Oz. I love Wicked. I love The Wizard of Oz. I'm a big fan of it. So I was very open to it. I don't know how I feel about people thinking it's all about the way it looks.
This is the thing, yeah.
This is the issue I have with it.
I think what they could have done, right, they could have made a parallel between the first, you know, The Wizard of Oz, it's about, as well as, you know, it's the story, you've got black and white going into Technicolor.
Yeah.
That's, you know, that's a big shift. If they want to make the point that 3D is a worthwhile medium, they need to have the first bit, have it in colour.
Yeah.
And have it in 2D, whatever.
Yeah.
Then you go into the 3D world. And make it a more valid point. Don't forget about black and white. That's gone. You know, make it colour. Fair enough. And then just go into 3D because then you're making the point that this is the new medium.
This is the next era.
Yeah, this is the same thing. I mean, that would.
I think that's a really good point.
I think that would draw the ire of critics like Mark Kermode and stuff. But I think if you that committed to 3D, I think you could at least draw that parallel then. And I don't think that's done well enough. I think it's just again 3D for 3D's sake.
Yeah.
Because we saw it in 2D and it was a good thing, but there's the bits like with the butterflies and all that when they're first going in there, and that's just a bit.
And in the tornado too, they focus too much on the tornado, and I think the only reason why they do that is because it's 3D.
Yeah.
And the whole time while I was watching this, I kept thinking this would be fine for 3D, but actually, I don't think it would.
And again, when they spend that much on effects, you just think, God, they did this in 1939 with no, you know.
And the film, I have to admit, it's brilliant. Like every time
it's a good
watch
film,
it,
and this is the problem. Yeah.
You know, I never think about it.
Yeah.
And because they go from this whole dreary black and white to colour.
Yeah.
And I realise obviously we've moved with the times, so things like, you know, technology we have to take advantage of. We've got it, so we might as well use it. I get that, but sometimes I think it's done a bit too much.
Yeah.
And I think in this film maybe it was done a bit too much. And
it is overdone.
They had too much to their advantage, and I think bringing in producers from Alice in Wonderland and things like that, they thought it was an okay thing to do. On the other hand, though, I think Mila Kunis did a really brilliant job.
I like her a lot,
as Theodora, who, this isn't giving anything away,
No.
starts off as what is a good witch to become the Wicked Witch of the West.
Of course.
And they did actually a really good job on her, which I was a bit like, how will this go? Because we all know the classics, and, you know, it's basically just face paint, whereas this time it was all digitally enhanced and things like that. So I was a bit like, is that going to work? And I thought it worked quite well, and actually by the end of it you couldn't really even tell that it was her.
Awkward.
And then obviously you've got Rachel Weisz in there too, playing Evanora, who is the original Wicked Witch, and then Glinda as well, played by Michelle Williams.
I like her as well.
She did a really good job.
I like all these ladies. Go women.
It was really good to see her do something else, and it was actually nice to see her in a role of damsel in distress. I don't think I've ever really seen her in that kind of role before. She's always been an upfront kind of woman.
Yeah.
Partly due to, obviously, the fact that it's actually the story. I don't like how there are love interests between the witches and the Oz. I've got a problem with that. He's the wizard.
Don't sexualise Oz.
It's kind of like...
It's not that sort of place.
I don't think there should be any love interests there.
The problem is I liked it as a film, but I can't. I don't need this. I don't want to know. I don't care about what happened to Oz before. I don't care about the wizards and witches. I just want to watch the Wizard of Oz again and how good it is.
I quite like it. I quite like this whole thing, but I just don't think it should have been messed with because I like the books. I read the books quite a lot as a kid, so you know they meant a lot to me, and obviously I love Wicked, and that's like the prequel to the Wizard of Oz. Not written by Baum, not written by the same guys, written by somebody completely different. Who then made it into the musical. But you know, what they do, which really annoys me, is they change the name of the Wicked Witch of the West. So in
Why would
Wicked,
you do that? I don't understand.
In Wicked, it's Alphaba.
Yes.
In Oz the Great and Powerful, it's Theodora. And in The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, it's Mumba. So they've kind of gone from like these all different things, and you kind of get used to one name, and then suddenly another name's thrown at you, and then another name, and then you're just like, I don't know whether that's just to add to the suspense or just because there's so many different.
Just put it under one name.
Names,
Easy.
But
Yeah, maybe to avoid the
lawsuit
with Wicked.
Yeah, maybe.
You don't know.
Don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I can see how people feel about Star Wars prequels when I think, you know, like, this is a story that does. Well, personally, you know, I think it's a story that doesn't need to be told, but it's good. But I just think must be how people felt when they were trying to bring a Star Wars prequel out. You know, we don't really need to know why Darth Vader's so bad. Can't we just accept him as bad?
Is, yeah. You've got to have the villain.
You know, exactly. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, there's a whole. This is like a psychological sort of.
I think that's the whole reason why I found it difficult, because also, obviously, I say I love Wicked, but also I love these books too, so I have to accept that there are two different storylines to the Wizard of Oz and also the Witches of Oz, because in Wicked, they're a lot younger than, you know, so, and the Oz is already there.
Aren't they in school in Wicked?
I've never seen it, but the Wizard is already there, so it's kind of like.
I like Wicked because it's like sort of, it's them at school. That's a kind of very kish idea. I like that. That's very good.
No, it's really really.
I'd like
good.
to see that as a film.
Yeah,
and it could be good as a comedy.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is
it is actually. It kind of is a bit of a comedy. Like there's some really funny moments in it, and I love it. And Glinda's brilliant in that. Like the whole idea of her. Being a bit of a spoil, you know, madam. Yeah. But no, for what it was okay. But I wasn't overwhelmed by it.
There's inevitably be a sequel. It's inevitable.
They might carry on and do the whole series of books.
I think they probably will.
And if they do, I'm not sure how I feel about it, especially when they, you know, get to the Wonderful Wizard of Oz, because obviously it's such a classic.
They can't remake
as
it.
A film,
I'm sorry, if they remake
than a book.
it, then they'll be attacked by me and Harvey Milk's
especially because
followers.
It's Disney as well.
Disney and just big gays.
Yeah.
Gays wouldn't like it. I'm sorry, I don't know. We just wouldn't. You can't remake the Wizard of Oz. Go away. There you go.
It is.
We're coming for you, Sam Raimi. If you
leave it at Oz the Great and Powerful. Good job. And it was nice to see James Franco do something different as well, because I've never seen him in that kind of role before.
Yeah, and since his Oscar thing, I've sort of not liked him a lot because he's sort of got that weird stoner vibe.
I've never been keen on him as an actor. And yeah, like you say, he does portray this really weird stoner vibe about him. So it's kind of like, why are you bringing him in to do this real, you know? There's a reason why it's called The Great and Powerful, and you bring in somebody like that.
Oh, there's him.
But he did an okay job. You kind of, if you just don't think about it, you can look past it a bit. So, yeah, what would you give it out of 10?
I would give it a 5.
Yeah.
0.5.
Yeah, I think I'm going to agree with you. I think I'll go for a 6.
Oh.
6.
Yeah,
round it up.
That's fair.
6, and mainly because of the female acting in it.
Yeah, no,
because those 3 girls as 3 witches were brilliant.
Yeah.
So okay.
There we go.
Brilliant. So we'll move on now to another song. Elton John. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Of course.
Couldn't not. And then we'll come back with an amazing feature which I've come up with called Which Witch is Which.
Ah.
Beautiful. Okay, here we go.
Classic Elton there. Beyond the Yellow Brick Road. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, rather.
Goodbye.
And this segues in quite well, actually, to our next segment, Tell versus Smell.
Tell versus Smell.
Where we have the best TV of the week and the worst TV of the week. Do you want me to go first with my best, or would you like to go with your worst?
Should I get the stinkers out of the way?
Get those awful stenches
out of this studio.
Get out of here! Fantastic.
So, at number 5 is Minuscule, The Private Life of Insects. It's so bad I can't even think about it.
What was it this week?
It was like grasshoppers and ladybirds.
You know
I just have an issue with it anyway, because they basically... zoom in on these tiny creatures and turn them into cartoons, and it makes
cartoons.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
I don't like that. No.
And it's weird.
Don't like
weird
cartoons.
Program,
That sounds weird.
Yeah, don't like it. At number 4, obviously, Towie. Just don't understand why it's still going, if I'm honest.
I think somebody needs to stab it.
Yeah.
The whole programme.
Okay.
One big knife.
And then at number 3, I've gone for The Planners. Have you heard of this?
Planners? That sounds really intense.
It's really not. It's like a show that they've decided to do because they've got nothing else to put on the BBC.
It's like our show.
Yeah, basically. It's like a sympathy show. It's basically about planners, like house planning. And people like building houses and whether it's okay to build the houses and like how the residents feel.
That sounds like the most boring programme.
I was at home and we were watching it literally because we couldn't be bothered to get out of our chairs and we were just stuck.
That's brilliant.
And then my mum just turned around and went, "Why the hell are we watching this?" And that's when we realised.
Are there any recognisable characters in Planners?
No, but they did have one in Gloucester.
Oh.
Well, it was actually in Stonehouse, which isn't far. It's from Stroud. It's in Stroud area.
Gloucester politics, eh?
I found that quite interesting. No, I didn't. At number 2 is Crufts.
No!
There's only one reason why.
The doggies.
No, nothing. I love dogs.
Me too.
I love Crufts.
What?
The problem with it is it's not getting enough coverage.
Ah, true.
It's on More 4.
More 4 now, yeah.
And it really annoys me that it's not on like Channel 4. I love Crufts.
Yeah.
Put it prime time. Let me see the dogs.
BBC One.
Let me be happy. Let me see it.
It used to be on the
It
BBC.
used to be on the BBC and then they moved it to 4 and then they realised it wasn't getting enough ratings.
That's ridiculous.
So they put it on More 4 and it upsets me because it means I completely forget about it and I don't watch it.
I always enjoy the agility ones. Fast dogs getting balls.
I love show dancers.
No, I hate those.
Love it.
Dancing dogs, it's not real.
I only said that for one reason only.
Have you got a dancing dog at number 1?
Let's Dance. Basically might as well be Dancing Dogs.
Can we just put it at the permanent number 1?
Yeah,
and then
but
have another
luckily, final. It's finished. So.
Yeah, because Comic Relief this Friday. Everyone donate and such.
But it's just terrible, and that's all I need to say. So let's move on.
Let's move on to a positive. Oh, here's the good TV of the week.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to that siren. That's just.
It's a siren telling us, listen up.
Hey, listen, viewers.
Here's the big telly of the week.
Here's the best TV of the week, and it's not at all to do with our open window.
No.
Positive Comic Relief show. The Big Chat with Graham Norton. Basically, last Thursday, Graham was on BBC Three from 7 o'clock to about 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it was 6 hours.
A continuous chat show. Well done, Graham, because
fair play.
Because that is hard.
Yeah.
Because some of the guests he had on as well, awful. People.
Very difficult.
But luckily he had his trusty glass of wine with him.
Yeah.
Which I think helped and it was very funny at the end, towards the end, because like there was a delay between like the producers talking in the earphone.
Yeah.
There was basically a massive delay between what they were saying and what he was doing. He was like, "All right, I'm doing this now." Okay, yes, we'll do that. We'll do that. It was very amusing, and well done to them because I think they broke the record.
Yeah.
Well done. Number 4, Master Chef.
It's back for series 9.
I'm enjoying it. I always like Master Chef.
Yeah.
I've liked the advert for it. I'm liking it now. Terode.
Yeah.
Messrs. Terode and Wallace.
Nice to see them back.
I just
love cookery programmes. I have a massive.
You do have an affinity for the sweet dough of a cooking programme.
Yeah.
So yes, number 3. This might rile you up a bit. Planet Ant: Life Inside the Colony. Now I really enjoy.
Are they in cartoons?
They're not. No,
okay,
they're real.
Then I can let it off.
Something about ants I really enjoy. It may sound a bit weird, but I just really enjoy ants.
Yeah.
Like they film them and they go about. They protect the queen. The queen ant, Sally. You know that's really important.
It is important.
And it's not as good as one I saw before, which was something like Day in the Life. It was like it focused on the South American ants.
Yeah.
And how there was 3 queens and how they eventually killed 3 of them. And then they had a big fight with another colony.
Right.
That's the best thing I've ever seen in terms of an H documentary. But it is still really good because ants, I love ants.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put it out there. Big ant fan. Also bees.
Yeah.
Bees and ants. Not so much the solitary ones like caterpillars.
No.
Just going in my room, coming out when I get wings.
Yeah.
No, I'm not interested.
Don't think about it, love.
All about the socialist insects. Actually, not socialist. They live under a tyrant of Queen. Anyway, number 2. This is related to Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah.
On BBC4 Saturday night, they had like a 70s music night.
Oh,
and this was on there, and they had loads of 70s music. But particularly Blondie, One Way or Another, the documentary. I've seen this documentary about 3 times.
Yeah.
It never gets old, Sally. It never gets old. It's so good. Because you've got Ultimate Diva Queen, Debbie Harry. And, you know, the band.
Yeah.
But yeah, it charted the life and times of Blondie, my favourite band. And it's amazing. And it's not on iPlayer, so you'll just have to find it, I'm afraid. Number 1, Broadchurch.
Still brilliant.
Really good.
Second weekend.
It's reminding me a lot of Scandinavian dramas of BBC4, only in English.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying that very much. I love Olivia Colman. I love David Tennant
You
in
know
this.
how I feel about him.
I mean, sometimes it's a bit cliched, but I don't mind.
I actually think he does a really good job.
He's
It's quite
good.
nice to see him moody for once, because normally he's just such a happy chappy.
I do like a moody 10.
Yeah.
I do. And I like the female editor of the local paper as well. She's amazing.
Oh, yeah, what a lad.
Why isn't she? Yeah, she is.
The Herald.
She is a true lad.
Yeah. And Pauline Quirk.
Yeah, it's just suspicious. She's just like
The dark horse of the group.
her role
The
so far
skateboard in
is
the
just literally
wardrobe.
her.
It's her walking around with like a pencil on her face.
And a cat. She's by caravans, just smoking. Ooh, she looks
She's
like she's
always
up to
there.
I mean, she was in the new theatre the other day.
She's like the token.
I think she's in Cardiff this
scapegoat.
week. I think she might be in Cardiff this week doing Birds of a Feather in the new theatre.
Oh, lovely.
So if you like Pauline Quirk, head down there.
Yeah.
I do. I went to see it last year,
And
actually.
then stand outside the new theatre smoking a cigarette, looking really pensive.
I know
and
what
angry.
you did, Pauline.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
We know you.
There we go. Quick rundown. Here's the good things about this week. Big Chat, MasterChef, Planet Ant, Blondie, One Way or Another, and generally the BBC 470s Music Night. They had a documentary about the Doors, I should say, as well, about the making of LA Woman. That's really good. That's on iPlayer. And Broadchurch, ITV's only entry, and it's at the top.
Yeah.
Well done, ITV.
Well done.
Bad week for Channel 4.
Ready for which is which?
I think so.
Yeah. So basically, I came up with this whole idea, this whole feature, which is which.
What?
Which is which? Where basically Chris has to say which is which while getting increasingly drunk. No. Imagine if that was it. That'd be amazing.
Fuzzy duck.
I've got some clips from some famous witches. Good or bad.
Real life witches?
Real life witches. And you have to tell
From
me
around Gloucester.
the name. There's quite a few. The name of the film.
Right.
And the name of the witch themselves.
Ah.
However, I must admit, I've written down their names in like secret journalism form, and some of them I don't quite get yet.
Fantastic.
So you might have to bear with me.
Okay.
Okay, so are you ready?
Yeah.
Here's the first one for you. Oh, sorry.
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it. She's from.
You got it right. It's a she. Good start. Okay, here we go.
Any more?
You know, if you'd just been smart enough to love me, I would have let her go. I sent your little girlfriend over the cliffs once before. What makes you think I wouldn't do it again?
Wow.
Yes.
I do not know. Is it a recent film?
Yes, it is.
Mirror, Mirror.
No.
Don't know. Girlfriend Cliff.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's a big giveaway.
Is it The White Cliffs of Dover, the story of Vera Lynn?
Well done! No, do you want me to tell you?
Can you give me a little clue?
Maybe if I give you her name, or do you want the name of the film?
Give me a little clue.
Should I give you the person who plays the role?
Give me a little
Eva
clue.
Green.
Ooh, James Bond.
No.
She was in James Bond, wasn't she?
Yeah, but she wasn't Witch. Remember the whole point of this is which is which. It took me hours to think about, and then you come up with that.
Casino Royale subplot. He has to deal with one of those warlocks.
At the end, she just strikes out a wand.
Yeah, typical Green. You know what? I just don't know.
Do you want me to tell you?
Please do.
It's Angelique. Does that ring any bells?
No.
Dark Shadows.
Oh! Was
Yes.
it witches? I thought it was just vampires.
No, witches.
Oh, there you go. What, should have watched Dark Shadows? Shouldn't I?
Probably.
Tell you what.
Here's the next one for you.
Is it Dark Shadows?
Yes. It's all from Dark Shadows.
Is it Susan Sarandon?
No.
Nice things to us the other night.
Oh, please.
Poor Terry. We thought maybe we failed her some way. Though her note made it crystal clear we had, and she'll never know how helpful it was in such a shock moment.
Right, so I'm guessing that's an older film.
It is an older film.
Poor Terry. Sounded like Angela Lansbury, but I don't think it was
Not
it?
Angela Lansbury.
How old are we talking? What decade, do you think?
It was 1968, this film.
68.
Very famous horror film.
Horror film, right. And there's witches.
Yes. Maybe just one. Can I just say in advance, I didn't do The Witches. Simply because
This is the only one I could know.
I couldn't face it. I couldn't genuinely face doing it to myself because I know I just have nightmares for weeks and it just wasn't worth it.
Can you give me a clue to the actress?
Mia Farrow's in it, but I'm not going to give you a clue.
Is it Rosemary's Baby?
It is.
Is there a witch in that?
Yes. Do you know
I know
her
there's
name?
a baby. No.
Minnie Castevet is the name of
Minnie
the witch.
Castevet?
Yeah, Castevet.
Castevet?
Yeah.
Castevet.
So you're not doing too well so far.
I'm bad at my witches. I'm not a fantasy fan, Sally. I'm going to be honest with you here.
That's fine, Chris. That's fine. See how you get on with this next one.
Let's have a go.
I always know the wind was going to blow you back to me one day.
What?
Do you want me to try it again?
Is that Kirsten Stewart?
Yeah, we decided
Is
to
that
put
her
in
again?
Kristen Stewart as well.
I always know the wind was going to blow you back to me one
It's like
day.
#1 ladies detective agency. What's going on?
It's not that either.
It's not that. Is it Thingy from Pirates of the Caribbean? Is it Naomi
Yeah,
Harris?
do you know what her name is?
Big Tombola, something like that, isn't it?
Tia Dalma.
Tia Dalma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get Big Tombola, basically.
That's the same thing.
Oh, because I knew exactly what you meant there.
Yeah, I know.
So I'll give you a point for that.
Hey, Big
'Cause you got
Tombola.
the- yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Man's Chest.
Yeah,
Or At World's End. She's in both.
Dead Man's Chest, I think. That's when we first meet her.
Yeah, and at World's End is where she goes really big and it's really bad
Yeah, she turns
CGI.
into like massive crabs or something.
Massive crabs.
Like
Wow.
they make her really big, and then like she turns into a crab, like loads of little crabs. Is that just?
Oh no,
me?
yeah,
She does do that.
that
doesn't
does
she?
happen eventually.
Yeah, and then they get really annoyed. They're like, oh, goodness sake.
She's like, oh, look at all these crabs, Christ, Tombola. Yeah, can we hear that again, please?
Yeah.
He sounds really fed up with me. Yeah.
I always know the wind was going to blow you back to me one day.
That's not a sentence.
I always know
you
the wind
know.
will blow me back to you one day.
Oh yes, well
Silly.
done. Well, you know about the patch
I
bar,
know
don't
Tia.
you?
I know my Tombola.
You did spend 2 months in Tortuga. There we go, little
I know my
pirates joke
pirate
there.
talk. Okay,
Ollie.
here's the next one for you. Here's the next one for you.
Are you sure?
Change of scene.
Evil waffle iron, you have finally met your match.
Sabrina!
Your tyranny is finally. Well, the joke's on you, because that's the way I like it.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch!
You knew I could do it without
Melissa
a bit
Joan
of Sabrina.
Hart! Oh, so good, I'm surprised.
Well done.
I love Sabrina. I
I'm
nearly
not
bought...
into all this fantasy stuff. I'm not really into all this fantasy stuff. Sabrina!
Sabrina's brilliant though.
She is.
That's why I'm not into it, because she's ruined me. She's ruined me for all witch
Right, okay,
programs.
we'll move on. I want to know about your personal life.
Salem was my fave.
Yeah, Sailor, what a lad.
And Helder and
Yeah,
Zelda.
oh, both of them.
I wanted to buy the whole series on box set.
Lads.
It's about £60 on Amazon.
Get it.
Maybe.
YOLO.
Woggly joggly flan.
Post essay treat.
Yes.
Okay, here's the next one for you. Yeah, to you too.
Back the map, Heather.
I gave you the map.
I gave you back the map.
I don't.
Lost, admit that first. Because
We're not, I know we're not lost.
Now this is, you never meet the witch in this film,
She knows they're not lost.
but they're lost in the wood where the witch will catch them. What they call the witch.
Is this...
So you can just give me the name of the film.
So...
Oh my god, no, it's not Hansel and Gretel.
Great.
Any idea?
Witch.
No, it's not.
I kind of think I know.
Quite an old film. Not
Can you
too
give me the
old.
date?
I'll just get it up for you now. Bear with me.
I'll be loads of things. Oh, God, I love Sabrina.
1999.
1999. Can I hear it again?
Yeah, of course.
Hear it again. Just one more time.
Back the map, Heather.
I gave you the map.
I gave you back the map.
I don't.
Lost, admit that first, because...
We're not, I know we're not lost.
That sounds like a comedy.
It's not.
Is it not?
No.
But she said, I know we're not lost.
It's quite dark film.
Dark film. Oh, you know what? I don't know.
It's the Blair Witch Project.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I've not watched... I don't get scared at films, but I remember when I was younger and I was watching it on Sci-Fi Channel on a Halloween night. And I was on my own. It was in the dark. And I literally could not... I had to switch it off before the end.
Really?
'Cause it scared me so much.
See, I never... Everyone said it was really scary, and I didn't really get the big fuss. So when I watched it, I didn't find it scary at all.
No.
But my sister found it so scary that she ended up shoving a pillow in my face instead of hers. So I didn't get to watch it. So I was a bit like,
I was on my own, bear in mind.
And you were young.
And I was quite young. But
I probably couldn't watch it on my own.
But it was. I remember they like building up to like she puts you in the corner, and then they put him in the corner.
Do you
and I
know
was like,
what?
I can't watch.
That's why I didn't find it scary, because I didn't get it.
Oh.
And I was like watching it. I was like, he's in a corner of a room, cool. And then my sister's boyfriend had to explain to me. Remember? She said, and then I was like, oh yeah. And then afterwards, I kind of went, oh yeah, it's quite scary.
Scary,
right? So yeah,
good film.
Yes.
I like that film. One of the few horror films I like.
Yeah,
because it actually truly scared me.
Clever. Okay, here's the next one for you.
You see, in every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
You find the fun. No. And the job's a game.
Okay, who is it?
Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Not a witch.
She is a witch.
In the classical sense.
In the classical sense.
No.
But she is a witch.
But
I'm telling you,
she is a witch.
Wikipedia says she's a witch. She's a witch.
Proper witchy.
Yeah.
Witchy woman.
From the film?
Kind Hearts and Coronets.
Hard one, I know. Rosemary's Baby?
Mary Poppins.
Yes, well done.
In every job that must be done.
Here's the next one for you.
Where did you send her?
To a place where there are no happily ever afters.
Swansea! That's where she said. Susan Sarandon. Is that Enchanted?
That is Enchanted. Do you know the name of her character?
Tumble Dryer. No, let me answer. It's based on Angelina Jolie. No, you know what I mean, don't you? Shut up. you know what I mean. Go on. Tell me.
Queen Narissa.
She's based on Malvest.
You've
Yeah.
done such a good job.
Thank you. I watched Enchanted over the holidays.
Yeah.
It was alright.
I quite like it.
I like Susan Sarandon.
Oh, right.
I can't believe Susan Sarandon's actually in this thing, mate.
I know, right?
This is Susan
She's
Sarandon.
just everywhere, isn't
She's just
she?
go away.
Give up.
With her
Right, if you didn't get
melons.
this next one, I would be genuinely disappointed in you forever and ever and ever. But
Right.
you will get it, so there's no problem.
Go.
Okay, here we go.
I'm afraid we're wasting valuable time.
That's
Say it.
Cosmic Woman. It's Angela Lansbury.
I'm afraid we're wasting valuable time.
It's Angela Lansbury.
In?
It's Miss Price.
What's that got to do with
Eglantine.
mine?
Knobs and Broomsticks.
What's that got to do with my knob?
What's that got to do with my knob? Absolutely everything.
You're doing very well.
Thank you.
Okay, penultimate one here.
Right.
You ready?
Oh, I don't know.
Yes, hurry home, princess. We wouldn't want to miss old Daddy's celebration, now would we? Ha! Celebration indeed. Oh, bah! In my day, we had fantastical feasts.
Oh, I don't know
when
this.
I lived in the
Really?
palace.
I did know this, and then I didn't know
What
this.
did you think it was?
I thought it was Jafar first, but it's not Jafar.
No.
Princess. What is it? Oh my god, I know what it is.
Good guess, though. Because I didn't even
it's-
think about Jafar.
It's Oh, I know what it is.
You
It's
do.
bugging me. It's bugging
You
me.
do. Do you want me to play it again?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
you turned into a witch.
Yes, hurry home, princess. We wouldn't want to miss old Daddy's
Yes, I know.
celebration,
I definitely
now
know.
would we?
Yes, it's Little Mermaid.
And
It's Ursula,
yeah,
the Sea Witch.
when I was in primary school, I was in the Ursula camp. We all had like different. Like,
Were you in a concentration camp?
No.
Based on Disney characters. We were in Camp Ursula. It was like, oh, don't calm down.
we dated
Anyway.
like water and everything. No, like we'd have Saint Ursula, Saint Bernadette.
You're a Saint Ursula?
Yeah. And I was
Poor
in Saint
unfortunate souls.
We had, yeah.
Every week.
They played that to us every week. We were all the idiots, you know, the ones that never get anywhere in life.
Did you have your own sort of pet eels? Flotsam, Jetsam? No.
But we had green badges and we were Saint Ursula.
Oh my god!
But then I got,
really does
then
that.
I was a bit of a get around, and I went to Saint Francis.
Oh,
Yeah, like
ever
Saint
ceasing?
Ursula. I can't remember why. I think they lost less than one. I was like, I don't want to be in Saint Ursula. You know, you get lost. So I went to Saint Francis.
Was the
yellow
head
badge
of your camp like purple?
Yeah.
And an octopus.
And an octopus.
Right, just checking.
Yeah.
Poor
Okay.
unfortunate soul.
Last one for you. Here we go.
Last
you ready?
one for me.
The last to go will see the first three go before her. And your mangy little dog, too.
Well, yes, of course, that's old Wicked Witch of Da West.
Yeah.
From the Old Wizard of Oz, 1939.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's brilliant. Well done, you.
Yes.
So you've done very well.
I think so.
Yeah.
I've done quite well, considering I don't know witches.
Yeah.
Which witch is which?
Which is which?
Which witch is which? That one.
But I'm afraid, you know, what's her name? She couldn't be in it because I just couldn't do it.
Angelique Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. Scary. Scary stuff. Okay, so we'll move on.
Can I tell you a little fact about Angelique Houston before we move on?
Can.
You know Mrs. Brown's Boys? You know Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. She, the guy who stars in it and everything, he wrote a book called, like, The Mammy.
Yeah.
Right? And she starred in a film where she played Mrs. Brown.
How exciting.
And now
So-
it's this horrible sitcom, and she was, like, in quite a dramatic film of
Well, that
the
will
same
teach her
book.
for being a scary witch, then.
That
won't
will
it?
teach her. She
Because
is
I can't
forever
carry it the same
associated
way.
now with Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Yeah. Forever.
Morticia Adams herself.
Okay, so I'm going to play two songs back to back. Scissor
Tucson,
Sisters.
Arizona. Oh, right.
Return to Oz.
I'm glad it's not tits on the radio.
That'll be
That
next
would just be
week,
too
my
apt,
friend,
wouldn't
'cause
it?
Barbara Stone's on next week, so I'll
Don't
do that.
tell me not to live.
And then I'm going to play a song from Wicked.
That
Why not?
sounds wicked.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wizard and I.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
And then we'll come back and I've got two more features.
Hey.
Song The Great and Powerful, yeah? And that's what she said. So we'll be back after these two amazing songs.
Stick around.
It's a weird feeling not knowing who you are. Bump on the head, I'm as free as a bird.
Happy I could, Mel. Finished a bit too early for my liking.
And we seek into defying gravity. I know how she feels though, because I was the only green one in my family.
Yeah.
So
Did the wizard degreenify you?
he didn't do that, but let's just say it's been in the papers recently.
Oh shit. You should get on that. You should get onto the wizard about that. He's slacking. Right.
He certainly wasn't when I saw him.
Naughty. That was from the amazing Wicked.
That was from Wicked.
The Wizard and I.
We
Performed
can't
by
wait.
the amazing Adina Menzel.
Yeah, she's very good. I can't wait till this is an actual film.
I don't know, yes. Do you notice how excited I am now that I've
You're
played
so
Wicked?
excited.
Like, the fix is there. It's just the most amazing thing. I wonder if they'll make it into a, what's it called?
Exploding Dog.
Musical film.
Oh, musical film. like Les Mis.
Yeah.
It'd be good if they just did it all songs.
If they did, I'd be very happy.
Or if they did it minimal songs.
Or if they did exactly the same as what they do to the musical, because then it won't ruin it.
Leave an interval, give an interval that's part of the film, just
Song
a
the
half
Great
an hour
and
of blank.
Powerful.
Song the Great and Powerful.
This is a feature.
Right.
It has meaning to it. So obviously, because this is...
Have we got a new feature now?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
good,
this,
good,
yeah,
good.
yeah. I'm not just saying words. I'm not just saying it's just a great and powerful song.
It's a great, powerful
which
song.
it is. Obviously, you know that this. Sorry, I'm so excited after Wicked.
I know.
The Oz the Great and Powerful is obviously a Disney film.
No.
Not with all the songs.
Yes.
you know. So I decided to come up with this feature called Song the Great and Powerful. We all know that Disney have amazing songs in them, and they're worldwide. You know,
In fact, I just said during the song, I said, this sounds like a Disney song, which is good.
You know your Disney songs, don't you?
I'm aware.
Yes. So what I thought I would do is play the songs to you, and then you have to guess which song.
Ah, that's nice.
Lovely. But there's a twist.
Oh.
It's only the
I have to do it as a witch. Oh. Yeah, that will be instrumental in the success of the quiz.
So then we'll see how great and powerful the songs really are.
Ah, we both had pens.
Indeed.
I like
the first one's really easy because it's not the instrumental, but I just love the song.
Under the Sea.
No. Okay, here we go.
Under the Sea. That's just... Okay. It's not 1 a.m. It's not the Lash.
No.
None of that.
Okay.
Go away. Get out of here. No. Wizard of Oz. No.
Oh my God.
Circle of Life.
From?
Elton John and the Lion Kings.
Yeah. The day we arrived on the planet.
That one.
Sinking Step into the Sun.
Oh, right. Oh.
There was more to see that can never be seen.
Does he sing that in the film? He doesn't, does he?
No, he doesn't.
No. Does he sing when
that's me.
In his version? Oh, that's you?
Yeah.
I knew it was.
Yeah.
They stepped on your foot as a child.
No, he didn't do Circle of Life. He did Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
The Circle! He wrote it, though.
Yeah, he did write it, but he didn't sing it. Okay, should we move on to number 2 before I get weirded out again?
Yonder yellow brick.
Here we go. Whoa. So much Elton today. I love it.
Alternative.
Festival. Here's the next one for you. See if you get this.
I know it.
Sounds like it's from An Officer and a Gentleman. It's not.
I know it, but I...
Oh, you actually I thought you were bluffing.
No, I do know it, but I don't know it.
Do you want me to play it again?
Yeah.
It's actually good. I can't believe you didn't get that straight away. Oh, I was breaking you in gently.
Is it from Where you know? Is it like the Wizard? Is it my era? This song.
Hey?
Is it my era? This song.
Yeah,
is it 90s?
Yeah.
Is it?
I'm not sure, but yeah. Why not?
Can you give me a clue? What film?
Ooh, can I give you a clue?
That's the question. Let's have a look.
There is a monkey and a tiger in it.
Is that Aladdin? Mm-hmm. Is that what?
Do you want me to sing it to you? Yeah. I can show you the world.
Is that?
Yeah, what is it?
Shining, shimmering, shimmering. I'm Piarbo Bryson. Piarbo. A whole new world. Okay, there we go.
Lovely.
Sang by Piarbo Bryson in the end.
Just shows that song's not as great and powerful when the lyrics are taken out. This is what I'm trying to prove here, guys. Yeah. Here's the next one. It'll come to you now. Hard, isn't it? It's actually quite hard.
Yeah. Is it that one?
Yeah, what is it?
You gave me the answer. I'm the king of the swing as the jungle.
It's hard, isn't it?
Then I just don't know the name of that one. I know it's King Louis.
From?
Jungle Book.
Yeah. What's the song?
Shaking banana, big ones.
Right. Do you want me to try it?
Jungle song.
I wanna be like you.
There we go.
Someone like me.
I
wanna walk like you. Talk like you. Here's the next one.
Tale as old as time.
You know this only because
Angela Lansbury is a teapot. Why would I not know this?
Go on.
Tale as old as time. Beauty and the Beast.
Yay!
Also, the pop version sang by Celine Dion and Piarbo Bryson of A Whole New World fame. Whatever happened to Piarbo is a film we'll never get made.
Right, this one I thought that was the hardest. So let's see how you get on.
Let's have a go.
I love it though, it's so cool.
Oh! Drip, drip, drop, little April showers, bambi.
Well done!
Yes.
Get so exciting in a minute. This bit.
Ooh! Slightly old opening to Country File.
I just find this song very sinister.
Maybe I'm a already.
And
Did
very
you?
sinister.
I didn't like songs when I was younger.
Drop your little showers. I'd be sat there like, oh.
I had
Bambi was just a scary film.
They all got shot.
Yeah.
And that, like...
I might have to watch it again just to think to myself.
And that bisexual skunk.
Yeah, yeah. Nobody knew.
I would understand.
Rosy pink cheeks.
My name's Flower, I'm a boy, but you can kiss me if you like. Bands, okay. Into skunk love for us all.
Next one for you. See how you do on this one.
Need a few skunks in pulse. Isn't that Lord of the Rings?
No! Dear goodness. Dear goodness.
Dear goodness. Dear goodness. Sounds like when they're the Shire.
No, it's really not Lord of the Rings. I'm just thrown in. Like.
I recognise it though. I've probably seen it. Can you give me a clue?
Mel Gibson.
Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the song?
An alternative pronunciation there.
Is.
It's
Pocahontas-is.
I want to say Colours of the Wind.
Yes.
And that's sung by Vanessa L. Williams.
Yes.
In the pop version, who is Wilhelmina Slater in Ugly Betty.
Yeah.
Wilhelmina Slater, I don't get wet.
Right.
Speak with all the colours of the wind.
Here's the next one for you.
Wind. I'm guessing this is Cruella de Vil. But this is bizarre. You gotta do that.
You gotta do Cockney hours.
You gotta do that. You got
Cockney wrists.
Cockney wrists. Sound like Louis Armstrong.
Whenever you sing a song from Disney, that's not a Disney character singing it. You have to do the Louis Armstrong voice.
I want to be like you. That is from 101 Dalmatians,
Yes.
of course, and it's sang by Little Roger. And it makes him £1 million.
Little Roger April Showers.
Roger. Little April Roger. Pongo,
Okay, here's the next one
Purdy,
for you.
all the rest. I don't know, but I do. Oh, that's so annoying. It sounds like a 90s porn film, the background
That's what
music,
it is.
I think.
Not that I know.
Oh my god, I know the song. I want to say, play again.
Christina Aguilera did a version of it.
Yeah, I know. I know, Sally, I know. Is it Hercules? Is it Reflections?
No, it's not Hercules.
It's
The song
Reflections
is
though.
right.
Mulan! Mulan!
Remember the cinema later, like when it gets all quiet, can you shout Mulan? In the way that you just did.
Mulan, your food's ready.
It just sounds as if like you suddenly conquered and you just won. Mulan!
I did! I got the answer right. Reflections, Mulan.
Yeah, here's the next one. That was amazing.
What a downer.
This is another one where you can do a Louis Armstrong.
You can't do that for Reflections. See my reflection. No, sorry. Can you give me a clue?
No.
Right. Is it this decade?
Goodness me, no.
It sounds really weird. I don't know. Hang on, give me a clue.
Oh, goodness.
What decade do we reckon?
It's in the 90s. It's definitely in the 90s, but it's not like recent.
Okay.
Do you want me to play it again for you?
Aye. Aye. Go on then, play it here.
I don't listen to this first bit. Ignore this. It's this bit that you want to listen to, Sean. Not this bit. It's all the same, really. Wait.
All the same bit.
Wait, it's this bit. Now. Do you want me to do it in a Louis Armstrong voice?
Yes! In his later years.
I didn't want to sing it properly because then you get it straight away.
I know, I recognise it, but I'm not going to get it.
Everybody wants to be a cat.
Everybody wants to be... Is this Aristocats?
The cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. Yeah.
You know what? I haven't watched the Aristocats. Never watched it.
Blimey, oh.
Also, this is like from the 70s, 60s.
I don't know. You know dates better than me.
O'Malley.
Yeah, O'Malley the Alley Cat. If you never watched Aristocats.
Never watched it. Actually, weirdly, I was like in junior school once, and not of Disney watching age, and I was invited over this guy's house.
Yeah.
And not in like a seedy way. He was my age, and he was like, "Hey, come on, you want to play some Tokka?" We were going to play Tokka on the PlayStation. This is a racing game, but we just used to go backwards anyway. I know. Time. It's a very interesting story. And I went into his house, and they were watching Aristocats, and he was like laughing his head. Yeah, Aristocats. And he was like, Aristocats. And he was like laughing. Like I said, this guy, he's like 10-year-old, just laughing and enjoying Aristocats.
It's funny.
And I thought it was weird, so I've never watched it.
Right.
Because he freaked me out. Did enjoy playing Tokka.
Here's the next one.
It sounds like quite racist.
Me and Abby sing the song. A lot.
What, together?
Oh, yeah.
Because you're so similar.
So
Is
good.
it We Are Siamese, if you please?
Siamese, if you please. Yeah, from what?
From Lady and the Tramp, of course. I'm glad that like Disney evolved from sort of weird racial stereotypes.
Yeah, they're the best.
Because they had they're the best kind of stereotypes. Well, they had like Siamese cats and they're singing like that. But now you've got Milan, you've got Reflections, which is for all intents and purposes a pop song from Britain.
Shay. He's the guy in it. He's the guy in it. Shay! Like
Shang!
Oh yeah, cool.
God,
okay, here's the last one for you. That's it you've ever done. Even the hands were shaking.
It's like Al Pacino. Al Pacino is Shang. That's what it is.
Actually is.
Mulan, what you doing?
Here's the last one for you. This is a classic.
Yes, same. Okay. Can we do Louis Armstrong voice?
Hurry, we don't have Any idea?
No.
Don't eat that red apple, Sonny.
Okay, but can you give me a clue?
That was a clue.
Oh, yes, of course.
Love Cardiff. Love Express Radio.
Thanks, Guy. That's great. That's so disturbing. That's from Snow White.
Love Cardiff.
No!
Love Express Radio.
Can we get him saying Mulan? Love Mulan. Love Express Radio.
What is that? Come on.
It's Snow White.
Yeah. What's the song?
I don't know.
Okay.
Didn't know there were any songs in Snow
really
White.
Late.
Are there any songs in Snow White?
Yeah.
Apparently so.
One day my prince will come.
No. Ignored it.
Moving on quickly.
There you go.
That's what she said.
Is it?
Quickly, before we bring Will in to do the quiz, we'll do a song and we'll play. So you ready?
We'll do a song and we'll play.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, it's Rachel Koo.
Let's do it. She's such a lad.
Is it Rachel Koo? Is it Food and Drink?
It's actually not this week. I thought I'd throw a curveball.
Oh, Christ.
Actually, is it? No, it's not.
Let's have a listen.
There's quite a few that are the same ones, by the way, so you bear with me.
It's all right.
Okay, here's the first one for you.
Well, it's got quite a sticky throttle.
That's Tokyo.
Yeah.
There you go. Sticky throttle.
Sticky throttle. Here's the next one.
Wattle and daub.
If you feel it, it's very soft.
Yeah, it is. Spongy, even.
Try and give it a wee punch.
Really?
Really?
Fingers for me? Let's have a go. Oh, that is soft.
I enjoy that one.
I'm going to play all these three together because they're all from the same
Of course.
thing.
I enjoyed that.
Okay, it is good. Classic, something.
Amazingly soft, isn't it?
Isn't it?
How thick is it?
It's about a foot thick.
They just carry on. It just gets worse and worse, and here's the final one.
Or better.
Hopefully tomorrow I will get my first glimpse of a truly wild beaver.
Why?
I'll play them again for you.
Oh, Lord.
Lordy.
Lord.
If you feel it, it's very soft.
Yeah, it is. Spongy, even.
Try and give it a wee punch.
Really?
Really?
You gonna
Really?
break my fingers for me? Let's have a go. Oh, that is soft.
Here's the next one.
Amazingly soft, isn't it?
Isn't it?
How thick is it?
It's about a foot thick.
And then my favourite.
Hopefully tomorrow I will get my first glimpse of a truly wild beaver.
Any idea what any of those are from?
Country File, Spring Watch,
You were wrong on all of those.
Gardeners 24, A to Z.
A to Z, no. Do you want me to tell you?
Ant Watch, Minimal.
The Great British Winter Forest.
Oh, I would have never got that in a million years.
That's what I thought.
Fantastic.
So get those thumbs ready.
Not exclusively one. Graham Norton. Big chat, presumably.
Cheeky. Yes, well done. This one?
Well, as any thinking man will know, 6 minutes is about your maximum. It really is.
Yes, I watched this live. I laughed. Terry made everyone really... That's Terry Wogan on the big chat.
Yeah.
That made everyone awkward.
It's so uncomfortable.
He came out.
It's the way that Graham just goes, yeah, it really is.
yeah, it really is.
Okay, here's the next one for you.
Big horn stuffed in it.
Okay. I don't know.
Big horn stuffed in it.
Big horn, I'm guessing food and drink.
No.
They make
Great British Menu.
Same.
Northern Ireland.
Oh, yeah.
And the last one for you.
They love their horns.
Just tuck in here. So you can see straight away that fantastic crab there. Beautiful.
Fantastic crab.
So it's fantastic crab.
Food and drink.
No.
Is
The
it?
Great British Food Revival.
There we
She
go.
also says earlier on something like...
so many food shows.
I know, because it's so me. She also says something earlier on about this is where you can find crabs.
Fantastic.
Okay, so we'll play a song for you, and then we'll bring in producer Will to do the quiz.
Do we? Must we? Must we really?
Yes.
Can't we?
Mulan!
Ah.
So I'll play the classic with the boss.
Mulan.
If I Only Had a Brain, which Chris is thinking right now.
Ooh? Why, if I had a brain, I could while away.
Because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
And now we're off to see the Quizard in the quiz.
Amazing.
Hey, the Quizard, because producer Will is here. Hey,
I really enjoyed that.
Quizard.
The Quizard.
The Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz Express.
And with that, the Quizard appears
Oh
in
my
his
god,
quiz.
this is brilliant. It's
You
better.
absolute lad.
This bit,
like crit,
if only
crit.
I could hear it. Oh, wait.
Well, it's good. There you go.
Good, I know it's good.
That's all you need to know.
Okay, let's start the quiz then.
Let's
Okay.
get on with that sweet cue.
It is a Wizard of Oz themed quiz.
Yeah, it is.
And so we'll start off with the obvious. Question 1. What is Dorothy's last name?
Gale.
Yes,
Dorothy Gale.
it is Gale. Like Gale Force Wind.
Is correct.
Yay!
Can I say this is the gayest quiz show bed I've ever heard in my life? In a good way.
Gale-ist.
Oh.
Next.
Next.
No.
Question number 2.
To you.
What does it say on the wizard's
I thought you
balloon?
could say sleeve. It says, Oz.
Do you want options?
Yes. Yes.
A. Omaha State Fair. B. Kansas State Fair. Or
Yes.
C. Emerald State
Kansas State Fair.
Would be wrong.
No.
It's
It says
Omaha.
Omaha State Fair because the wizard's actually from Omaha.
Yes.
Oh, what a
Little
dish.
Dorothy is from Kansas.
little Dorothy. Great.
Question number 3. In Kansas, who threatens to take Toto?
The Wicked Witch of the West.
Is it A. The Wicked Witch? B. Francis Gum, C. Miss Gulch, or D. Auntie
Miss
M?
Gulch. Miss Gulch.
It is Miss Gulch.
It is Miss Gulch.
Little Gulcher.
How
She's
depressing.
technically the witch, though, isn't she? Because
She's a bit, yeah, but you know.
Oh well.
Myself
Question number
Yeah.
4. What
Your little dog.
does the Wicked Witch
Help.
write in the sky with her broomstick? When she comes to Emerald
Oh, that's
City.
a good question.
No
I
options,
can see
just-
her doing it.
Yeah, so can I.
It's really long. She writes quite a lot. She
Give
must
me
have had a
back my
headache.
shoes, you cow.
What's your
No.
number, lol? Is it ASL?
No.
LMAO, Dorothy, jokes out.
ASL.
Give me them back, lol.
Something Dorothy. It's just 2 words. It's not actually.
Hashtag
2
with
words.
Hashtag Dorothy.
Hashtag WW.
YOLO, Dorothy.
YOLO in Oz.
Yeah. Is it? Goodbye, Dorothy.
Bring me Dorothy and her dog.
Nah, it's Surrendered Dorothy.
Surrender Dorothy.
She like cackles it out as well.
She cackles it out.
Yeah. As all witches do. Question number 5.
Fantastic.
What are the Tin Man's first words in the film?
Oh, crap.
Ow!
He says,
Thank you. I need oil.
Look,
Hey,
yeah. It's
hey,
like
I'm a
along-
big tin
it's
guy.
No, it's oil can. It says oil
Can
can,
I have a
apparently.
point for that?
Yeah, I think
got
so.
one.
Because otherwise no one's going to win.
Yeah, no points. Question number 6. Hopefully we can get some more points then. What does the sign say on the door to Emerald City?
Oh, I know this.
Do we have any options?
No, unfortunately.
Closed.
Remember the man opens in that door and he's
he
very
does.
angry
Oh,
at
oh.
something.
I'm saying.
Ring the bell, don't knock, or something.
Yeah, because the bell's out of order, so please
Bell,
knock.
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
well done, Sally.
Thank you.
You know, I haven't seen this film in ages.
Yeah, oh, I love it. It's so good.
It is
It's a
good.
classic. Question number 7. The Wizard of Oz won an Oscar for A. Best Picture, B. Best Actress, C. Best Costumes, or D. Best Song.
Best costumes.
Oh, yeah, it probably is costumes. I'll go with song.
It was Best Song in 1940.
I hate you. I mean, well done.
Thanks.
Question number 8. What are the final words in The Wizard of Oz? Uttered
God,
by
that was
Dorothy.
mental, wasn't it? That was really crazy. Like, whoa. Was it that?
Why is everything black and white again?
I had a big dream, and you were all there, and I'm from Oz.
No.
Was
To
it?
do with home. She's so happy.
Yeah.
There's no place like home.
Of course.
Double points.
Okay. No.
No.
Next question. In the Wizard of Oz books,
Oh, God.
what colour were Dorothy's slippers?
I think they were just brown moccasins.
They were green.
No, they were silver.
Silver.
Ah!
They were silver.
God.
I need to read up on these.
Yes.
In the
Brush
books,
up on
literally read up
Yeah.
on them.
Your Oz knowledge.
My Oz
Question
knowledge.
number 10.
Oz Noz.
In the musical Wicked, so we're going to have a couple of questions about Wicked now.
Oh, brilliant.
In the musical Wicked, there is a song called Dancing for Life. Is that true or false?
False.
True.
It's
Dancing through life.
False. It's
Ah!
Dancing through life.
Oh, what did you say? Oh, I thought you were just
I
getting
said
it wrong.
Dancing for Life.
Oh, right, I didn't realise that's what you said. God damn it.
Sorry,
It's
no
but I
points.
did say dancing
No,
through
no
life.
points.
Okay, cool.
Chris got it
I
right.
just, thought,
Yeah.
I just thought you said it wrong. I just thought Will was just being Will.
I never get questions wrong, okay?
He's the quizmaster.
Yes.
Respect him.
The Quizard, yeah. Don't doubt the Quizard.
Well, it's wrong. It's dancing through life.
Okay. Question number
Fiero
11.
sings it.
Question number 11. In the last year of... in the last week of
So
which
sad about
year did Wicked break the record for the highest weekly box office
Oh.
gross in Broadway history? Is it
October.
2008,
Okay.
2002, 2005, or 2011?
2011.
2008.
2005.
Fine.
Grossed
No, wow.
$1,610,934.
American.
That's a lot of sweet moolah.
Yeah.
Lot of green, eh? Like the wizard. Witch. Whatever. Lot of green.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Now,
lot of green.
Last question on Wicked.
Right, let me get this right, Will.
At which London theatre did Wicked make its home for the first? By this
the Apollo.
Apollo Victoria.
It's the Apollo
Victoria Theatre.
It's not the Hammersmith Apollo, it's the Apollo
Victoria. Got it. Lovely.
Easy. And the next
Alphabet. Glinda.
question.
The Wizard.
Is not on
Dancing
Wicked.
Through Life.
Question 13.
Dancing Through His Life.
What has the film Oz the Great and Powerful allowed director Sam Raimi and composer Danny Elfman to do? There's options. A. Work together for the first time. B. Patch things up after an argument 10 years ago. Or C. Work with James Franco
I'm
again.
saying work with James Franco again because they both did it on Spider-Man the first
And
one.
127 hours.
That was Danny Boyle.
I've just realised I made a mistake.
Oh,
Two of the
Jesus
answers.
Christ.
Don't
Quizard, yeah.
Patching them up and then Quizard.
Work with
the
James
mighty and
Franco.
powerful Quizard. Well, we pulled behind your curtain,
Okay,
Quizard,
all right,
and we have found us tiny man.
Do you want me to disappear?
Go back to Omar.
Okay, he has worked with James Franco again. The actual answer is patch things up after an argument because they fell out on the set of Spider-Man 2 in the post-production or something like that.
Because of the soundtrack. So
It's question 13. It was unlucky. Let's move on.
I was right. Let's just put that
Question
down.
14 then.
I'm winning, it's fine.
Which two Hollywood
I actually
actors
can't catch it.
were offered the role of Oz before the part was given to Franco? They
I'm
turned
saying.
it down.
Do we have options?
No.
I'm saying either Guy Pearce and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, just because I think they look like a
No,
wizard.
they're more famous, more well-known
Tom Hanks.
Hollywood.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
No.
Keanu Reeves.
Not Leo.
Christian Bale.
No, none of those.
Anthony Hopkins.
No.
Morgan Freeman.
David Tennant.
Michael Caine.
He's not a Hollywood actor.
He could be if he tried.
Should be.
Yes.
Not that good.
No.
Will
we're not getting it.
Francis.
Will Ferrell.
No.
Amy
not John C.
Dover.
Reilly.
Tina Fey.
No, it was Robert Downey Jr. and Johnny Depp. They offered it
Look like wizards.
and turned it down.
Oh my god.
I'm glad.
And now
Yeah.
it's the
Johnny can do better than
final
that.
question. Question number 15.
Oh.
Almost Home is the song played during the end credits. It's performed by who?
Taylor Swift.
Similar cheesiness.
Taylor Swift.
No.
Britney Spears.
No, it's along the lines of those.
Give me a clue.
Hilary Duff. Oh no, she's
No.
up for Duff now, isn't she? She's pregnant.
She's already had the baby.
She's got
Think
laser
Taylor Swift and then just think of similar other
amazing
female
artists. I
singers
don't know who. I mean, I can't
in that
think.
sort of.
Little Mix.
No.
Although,
Oh, I don't know.
give us a clue. What does she look like? Is she famous? Demi Lovato.
Yes, very famous. Very one of these like modern young.
Selena Gomez.
No.
She sing.
Miley Cyrus.
Good.
Mariah.
Mariah Carey. She's about 50. She is not Taylor Swift. Will.
Is she?
She's like really old now. Yeah.
Maybe I'm getting confused.
She's
with
been
someone
around
else.
from the.
Well, that concludes.
Maybe I got it wrong. That concludes.
Well, Quizard.
A quiz full of numerous inaccuracies, but I'm just going to disappear now back to Oz.
I think you should.
There we go. That was
I
good.
didn't think you should go back to Oz. Mulan.
Mulan. Great.
That was shocking.
There we go.
That was a good quiz. I won.
Well done,
Dancing
Sally.
for life. Right, I'm still really annoyed about that because I should have got it, but I just
Should have
thought
got
you got it wrong.
that. Should have got that.
My
Cross
own fault.
wires.
My own fault.
As this quiz has proven,
listen
I
to the
never get
question.
things wrong.
Should listen to the question. Remember that when you're in your exams this term, guys. Listen to the question.
Read the question thoroughly.
Yeah.
Useful advice from Have You Seen?
Take 5 minutes to look over the question and prepare.
Think about what you're
Remember,
doing, guys.
Mariah Carey is a 50-year-old woman and not in Taylor Swift's case.
Dancing for life, no.
Might come in useful in your economics module.
Will. The Emancipation of Mimi.
Yes. E equals MC squared.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Okay, so let's just quickly do James Franco. Oh, what's the answer?
Franco, that old dictator.
It's a weird feeling not knowing who you are. Bump on the head, I'm as free as a bird.
I know
What do you think it is? Easy.
Is it easy?
Yeah.
Great and Powerful Oz? I did 127 hours.
No.
Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, is it?
One, yeah.
When do you get a bump on the head?
I don't know. some point in the film.
They
probably went down
her
here.
up after that.
Yeah. Have you seen the wink from Spider-Man that he does when he's sat in the cafe?
No.
Just
No.
Google.
What?
Google.
Spider-Man
into
wink.
YouTube.
This was from James Franco. Yeah, this is funny
James
watching it.
Franco wink in Spider-Man.
Oh, wink.
Just the most creepiest wink in the world. He's just like.
It was like the top 10 James Franco.
Yeah,
like,
dopest
weirdest line. The
moments.
first one was like the pie one, where it was like
The pie?
pie, and then they slow it down. The person on the YouTube just slows it right down. Just look at that; it's worth a look up.
I'll have a look at that,
yeah.
humans.
So, Will, how do you feel about The Wizard of Oz? Do you like it?
How do you feel?
Your film.
How do I feel?
Yeah, how do you feel?
Feel good?
It's a classic. Yeah, good film.
Good.
When is your preferred time to see it? I'm going to give you some options. December at Christmas, Easter, or New Year's. Because it's one of the big three. It's, you got Sound of Music, New Year's, traditionally.
I like Sound of Music at Easter. Just putting it out there.
It's more of an Easter film, I think. These sing-song ones are... You get out of here. Easter. Final answer.
You'd be wrong. No, I watched it Boxing Day this year.
No.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah.
I was there.
No, you weren't.
Oh no, that was the other
And it was
side.
good, but I kind of do prefer it at Easter. It's a good Easter film.
You can eat a lot of chocolate. Get those eggs out.
Last Easter, we watched Mary Poppins.
Hey. Hey.
You excited for Easter?
Yes.
How many eggs on average do you produce? I mean, eat at Easter time. How many eggs would you get in a standard Easter holiday?
It seems to have dwindled in recent years.
The dwindling eggs.
My parents think
Not
it's
what
okay
it
to just
used
get
to
me
be,
one. And
yeah.
no, I want 2,
I
3.
still get, I think, a good 4. A good 4 eggs.
Do you hear that, Mum and Alan? A good 4. A good 4.
And a lot of them come with mugs, may I say.
And mugs.
That's a free mug every egg.
I'm a student. I need mugs.
All the mugs
and
in
the
the
chocolates
world.
as well. They actually come with the actual chocolate.
Some have chocolate
Do
inside
you hear
them.
that? 4. Big ones too.
So yeah, James Franco. I mean,
big ones.
Big ones.
Big Easter eggs, like the proper big ones.
The right honourable big one.
Do you get big? Seriously, do you get big Easter eggs?
I've never had like one bigger than my head.
But like, do you get like the big ones?
When you keep saying the big ones, it doesn't make me understand
more. Do they
more.
give you one like big Easter egg
No.
and then like 4 little ones, like 3 little ones?
No, they're all the same. They're all a
You usually
medium
just get
size
4
egg.
cream eggs or something.
No.
Back at school, when we used to have our Easter mass, the priest would bribe us at the end by giving us cream eggs.
Oh, that sounds about right for Catholic school.
It's just like at the end of the year, we had this mass which the children called the donut mass, and we'd get a donut at the end of it.
Is that in St Ursula's Academy?
No, that was my primary school.
Oh, of course, of
It's
course.
a secondary school.
Our
a lot less moral.
You know our groups. You had saints.
Yeah.
We had mountains in in the Brecon Beacons. So we had Pen of Anne, Cribben, and Corndee. And I was in Pen of Anne.
We also had
Get to wear blue.
Secondary school.
I'm wearing it now.
You've never laughed.
Still supports it.
I've never changed.
You can take a boy out of Merthyr.
Or Pen of Anne.
Yeah. In our secondary school, we had forms of letters. So I was in. What was I in? In sixth form, I was in I. But do you know what they all made up to? The letters. Miracles.
You're going to say Illuminati.
No.
Oh, that's horrible. I thought Illuminati better.
Yeah.
You need more classes, though.
The cream eggs.
Illuminati.
They were good. It was worth it, you know. I went to those masses for those cream eggs and those donuts.
I would.
But then there's something wrong with the school when the students start calling it the donut mass. We're going to donut mass.
Don't the Jews have donuts at some point? I don't want to make any assumptions. But
no
don't they have like
No,
potato
no.
potato lacties? That's like a donut, I've been told.
I thought they
it's
like
deep fried.
bagels. But I might be wrong there as well.
They love a bagel.
Bagels, yeah.
Oy.
It's like you didn't speak in a while and then you just suddenly went, bagels.
Yeah, no bagels, yeah. So, that's sort of it
Yeah,
for today.
that is.
Me and Sally are going to watch The Guilt Trip.
Yeah, we're just off to the cinema now to...
We've not
watch
invited
Starland.
Will, so...
Due to my poor performance in the quiz, probably.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we were going to invite you, but then suddenly the Quizard became the
blizzard of
wizard, rubbish wizard,
lizard of our soul.
Idiot, basically.
Yes, idiot. Yes.
So we're going to play 2 songs back to back, and then the James show.
We think. Yes.
Will be on, and 2 amazing songs here, guys. 2 amazing songs.
Right.
Hannah Fury and Your Little Dog Too. Get it?
Ah.
And Your Little Dog
I'm
Too.
furious.
That was good, didn't you think?
Yeah.
And Your Little Dog Too.
Yes.
Thank you. And then after that, Robert John with The Lion Sleeps Tonight. The Lion.
Do the lion.
Yeah.
Do the lion.
What, the actual
Do the lion. do the lion. Do the lion.
Lion.
Courage, I tell you.
There you go.
And on that note,
He's actually just walked into the studio.
Sally, that was really good. Anyway, we'll probably be back next week.
And Your Little Dog Too.
If we're not back next week, we'll be back after.
We'll be back after Easter.
We'll be back after Easter. Take care, guys.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye. Enjoy your mass.